little Brushflies, welcome back to my channel Brushfly MUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes, I'm the face behind Brushfly MUA, and if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're not new, hi, welcome back. So today I have some more Revolution products to try. If you watch my channel regularly, you know that I love Revolution. At the moment, my channel seems to be a very Revolution themed channel. I do enjoy other makeup. There is other makeup sort of dotted around my channel. But at the moment, I'm just full throttle into Revolution. So yeah, I'm just really enjoying their products at the moment. And when I really enjoy something, I will keep going back. Which my wallet is probably not... wallet, that's like a guy thing, which my purse is probably not too happy about, although Klarna does come in handy. Although if you're going to use Klarna, make sure you can afford to pay Klarna, but I can't help it, it's Revolution. So I'm so excited because the new Soph collection has dropped. This mama has got herself some of that on its way, so hopefully next week sometime I will have the new Revolution, although it all depends when this video comes out. That might come out before this video, so if it does, you know, just keep an eye on my channel. But yeah, you know, so soon I should have the Revolution times Soph round 3 collection in my little paws. And actually, speaking of my paws, they are so dry and ouchy at the minute. It's just work and then washing hands, and then I'm one of those people that washes my hands excessively anyway. If I touch even something that I think could be I wash my hands straight away, whereas other people might be a bit like, oh no, it's fine. I'm like no. So anyway, yes, to the makeup. I'm 2 minutes in and I'm rambling. So today I have another influencers collection with Revolution. So this is the Sebile, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name, but this is the Sebile palette Night to Night. There is also another palette which is Day to Day, so this is more of like a going out night themed eyeshadow palette. Stunning. And then there's also 3 liquid lips. As you can tell, they're quite sort of ready toned, so quite excited to try those. So I have actually had this since Valentine's Day, and I just hadn't got around to trying it out yet. There was other makeup, and then life just gets away with you. So I thought, you know what, I have a bit of extra time. The husband's gone fishing, the kids are at school, I have an hour till I need to go get them, so I thought I would just sit down and have a play. So I'm going to show you the palette because I'm actually really excited to try this one. So if you don't know, Sebile, again, sorry if I am butchering your name, is a Turkish influencer, beauty guru lady. I don't really watch any of her videos. I'm UK, so I tend to watch more UK based and American based YouTubers, but I did have a sneak peek at her channel and her Instagram and everything, and she does some pretty beautiful eye looks, like So this is her palette. Now straight away, the only slightly annoying thing is the names are on the plastic insert, so you know, I'm probably going to forget what the names are. This is going to get lost, I'm not going to know what the names are, but is it the end of the world? No, not really. You know, as long as the palette works and the shades work, I would just point to it and be like, the orange one, the red one, the purpley glittery one. It doesn't really matter. One thing I am noticing about this palette is it smells quite makeup-y. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, a lot of Revolution's products, they will either have like a chocolatey smell, or they don't really have too much of a scent. This one, I can smell a smell. It's not a horrible smell, it's just like a makeup smell, so you know, nothing horrendous. But I have noticed there are 2 shades in here which are quite jelly looking. Like, this one is like a glittery metallic shade. This one here, it literally looks like it has a gel way about it. So interesting to see what that one looks like. So I think I'm just going to quickly swatch this eyeshadow palette and then have a play with it. Okay, so this is the palette swatched. I have to say this here is a glitter and it looks absolutely beautiful. I know a lot of people don't like glitters in their eyeshadow palettes. A lot of glitters are not eye safe. They're not really like earth safe, you know, when they get in the water system and the oceans, it's not great. I do admit I do quite like a glitter on the eye. That's my personal preference. If you are a beginner with makeup, I would say don't even touch glitters, because if you get them in your eye and they scratch your eye, it's not great. It could cause damage. You might have to go to like the doctors to get it fixed. It's, you know, you don't want to do that. So for me, glitters I like, but not everyone does. But the rest of the shades are also actually really creamy and soft. The metallics in there, they glided on like a dream. The matte shades are really nice and soft and smooth. The weird gel type shades, they're a bit weird. I think maybe they are meant to be like a glossy lid kind of eyeshadow. Whatever floats your boat. There was a time last year when actually it was really, really hot and sunny, and I did really enjoy like a glowy makeup with a dewy looking eye. I used to use my Milk Makeup cheek and lip tint on my eye. That was last year. This year the weather is pants in the UK. It's nearly the end of May. It's nearly June. Normally around May we have such nice hot weather. Then it will go downhill from there. But this year I'm still in like winter clothes, winter cardies. It's just, where is the sun? We need the sun. So I'm going to quickly tell you the shade names. So if I'm looking down, it's because the palette with the plastic insert is down there. So this is Namaste, then we have Try, Somber, Illusion, Quiet, Golden Hand, Witch, Touch, Blood, Pink Foiled, Baby Light, and Vanilla Ice. Then we have Jet Set, Night Night, Gentle, Stones, I Dare You, and Beverly Glam. I don't know whether I moved my fingers in the right places, but those are the shade names. I don't know if they have any specific meaning to the YouTuber Sebile, but you know, they might do. They do look kind of stunning. They do. And that glitter, May, I'm looking for that. I'm definitely looking forward to using that. So I'm gonna move the plastic insert away and I'm gonna prime my eyes with my trusty Revolution Calendar eye primer thing. So I've primed my eyes and I've brushed my fringe out the way because it needs trimming and it's getting in the way. Excuse the eyebrows, I normally hide them with my fringe. I'm lazy, I'm a school run mum, I don't have time for everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with the makeup. The first shade I'm going to go in with is this one. I think it was called Namaste. I think. I just kind of like the look of it. It is kind of pinky toned. So let's just give this a go. Oh wow, that's actually really pigmented. And I've got mascara on my brow bone. I did the school run earlier. It was quite windy. Then I dropped my husband off fishing. Then I had to drop my nan off to go see her sister who's not very well. So that was a bit of a drive. And then my husband was like, oh, I forgot my tea bags for my fishing, can you drop them off? So yes, okay. So I did that. So I was a bit windswept. And was down by the lake dropping off his stuff he forgot, because obviously he can't really drive at the moment with his leg. He's waiting for the next stop, so you know, I'm a bit like on call for him, which I don't mind. It gives me something to do, especially when the kids are at school. But yeah, so it's a bit like here, there and everywhere. So obviously at some point my eyes have watered and my mascara's gone. No, as it does. Okay, so that's actually really pretty. I think my light is actually washing it out a little bit. I might turn it down. So you can see it a little bit better. But I kind of need the light to see what I'm doing. So, I don't know. I'll take pictures at the end so you can see. But that is actually a really nice shade. It has got a lot of sort of shimmer to it. It's really, really pretty. Might go with a bit of vanilla ice, which is this one, and just sort of highlight up here a little bit, because obviously I want to try and use as many as possible. Well, I've got a feeling I'm not going to use too much because it's going to be very sparkly, because I really want to use that glitter shade. So what am I going to do? I might put this red shade on the lid and then put the glitter over the top, just because I want to see what the red shade does. But I do want to use the glitter, so it's going to take most of the red away, but at least I can see what it looks like. I could have cut creased it, couldn't I? I quickly do that. Okay, so the concealer's on, but where I put a bit of red on the concealer, this side has gone pink, and this side concealer colour, so I'll just deal with it. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Okay, that's actually really pretty. I definitely think adding the concealer helped to sort of grab the colour a bit more. I think you can wear it without, but I think if you want it to really grab, put a bit of concealer on. So I now want to go in with this purple. This really reminds me of the Relove Fantasy palette purple to look at, so I'm hoping it's good. I've got a little cloth that I wiped my brush off on my leg, so because I want to keep using the same brush because I need to wash my brushes. So I'm going to go in with that purple. I might go in the inner corner so I can do the glitter in the middle. Okay, I'm not overly impressed with the purple shade. I mean, it's kind of okay, but it's not as good as the red. So I might just go over it with the red because I don't want it to look wishy-washy. The red isn't, the red is good. But the purple is not as good as the purple in the Relove palette. No, that just looks a bit weird. Let's just... Oh dear, I think I botched that. Just gonna go back in with Namaste. Okay, kind of okay. Bit messy looking, but I'm going to put the glitter on because I really want to try the glitter. Okay, so the glitter's actually really nice. I might just turn my light down again. So yeah, the glitter's actually really nice. I know it looks a bit messy, but we'll get there. But the glitter, it's kind of the same sort of texture as the Tatty Beauty one, so you can just sort of use your finger to apply it. It looks so messy on the screen, but you can also use like a glitter glue if you want when you apply it, just to make sure that it definitely stays put. But I literally only have a couple of specks of glitter fallout, and that is it. So I think it is actually a really good glitter for staying put. Really pretty as well. And I might go for the yellow or the goldy yellow and go under my eye, just because, you know, it's another shade to try. Okay, so the yellow's on. It's actually quite a pretty yellow. It is quite goldeny. It is actually really pretty, and it's pigmented. So it's there. I like that. I might just take a bit of this one as like an inner corner highlight. That's actually really pretty as well. So I think that's pretty much it for eyeshadow. I think if I do anything else, it's going to look really over the top. Not that the mums at the school will be surprised. Yeah, I might leave it there and do some mascara, or a bit more mascara because I still had some on. Okay, so this is the finished eye look. I'm actually sticky. No, I'm actually really happy with how this look came out. Really enjoying the metallic shades. I really enjoyed the glitter shade. Obviously I haven't actually tried the matte shades, but there's always time to play with those. The only one I didn't like was this one. I just found it didn't really do anything. I didn't actually try dampening it down with a brush. I could have tried that, but I didn't, because I have like a similar shade in the Relove Fantasy palette, which actually works really well. You don't need to damp it down, you can just apply with your brush or your finger. So I'm kind of a bit like, I'm not overly fussed that that one was a bit duddy to me. Obviously I could have dampened it down, but I didn't. Do I care? Am I really that bothered? No, not really, because I'm actually really happy with how this look came out. So I think it's created a really nice pretty eye look. I think it's actually quite a versatile palette as well. You could make quite a few looks out this. You could go for like reds and oranges, golds and browns, and then obviously you've got the glitters, so you could do anything with glitters really. Like, you don't have to use them on your eye, you can use them on your cheek, like if you've got a festival or like a New Year's Eve party or something. The glitters on here you could put anywhere, you don't have to wear them on your eye. But yeah, I really enjoyed this palette. I have to say, like, the packaging is some of my favourite from Revolution. Like, it's actually like textured, and like there's little stars, and it looks party, it looks pretty, it looks like my eye look a little bit. Like, this colour here is kind of like the glitter on my eye. So yeah, I really like this palette. Obviously it's a first impression, so I do need to play around with it a bit more, but overall I'm really happy with how my eye looks come out. The glitter is really nice, it's not really gone everywhere. There was, or is, a bit of red fallout here, which I completely missed when I was tidying up. I'll be back. So yeah, the metallic red shade had a little bit of fallout here, which I've tidied now. But you know, it wasn't actually horrendous. I mean, my makeup's a bit patchy today anyway, because obviously I was out and about, I was doing chores for the family, I had to wear my face mask down at the school, so you know, my makeup, the rest of it is a bit patchy. I did try to touch it up, but you know, I was more interested in the eyeshadow today. So yeah, loving the eyeshadow palette. So yeah, loving the eyeshadow palette very much. But I do want to have more of a play around with it at some point, just to see what other looks I can come up with. And now I have the liquid lips to try. So I'm actually quite a fan of the Revolution liquid lipsticks. The Roxy ones are amazing. I only have 2 shades though. The cream one wasn't my favourite, so I gave that to my mum, I think. I gave it to someone. But the liquid lips that sort of dried down matte, I love. Tokyo is by far my favourite shade. So when I saw that Sebile had done some, I was quite excited to try them and test them out. I'm a little bit scared of this shade. I don't think it's going to be for me, but I was given them for Valentine's Day from my lovely husband, so I can't moan that he got me all 3. So I'm going to swatch them on my hand, give them a try on my lips, and then do my final thoughts at the end. So I did have some lip balm on. I've just taken that off. So the first one is this shade that I'm going to try, and I don't know how to describe it, but it's called Get Noticed. Has like a nice scent to it. Actually smells like the Roxy ones as well. And that is that one. It's kind of like a burnt orange shade. Actually quite interesting. I don't think I have another lipstick or liquid lip in that shade, so we're testing out. Okay, not the tidiest of applications, but seeing as I'm not wearing this one all day, it's fine. It's actually a better shade than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really a little bit baby poo from looking at it in the tube, but actually it's not a bad shade. I think if I was wearing more of an orangey eye look, I could possibly get away with this, which is funny because in my Soph video the other day, saying how Fudge, the sort of cream satiny lipstick, was not my favourite because it was like a orangey toned brown, and oranges don't always agree with my complexion, but this is not too bad. I kind of like it actually. Weirdly enough, I didn't think I would. So I'm going to try the next one. I was just testing that it dried down. It does. It dries down like a matte liquid lip. Fairly normal. Okay, so I do have to admit that took a little bit to come off. I literally have to scrub with micellar water and my reusable cotton round to get it off, and it doesn't look like very much is on there. I had to use like the cloth I've been using to wipe my eyeshadow brushes with to literally try and scrub the rest off. So that's kind of a good thing, I guess, that they're going to be long lasting because they don't want to leave your lips. But for the sake of this video, that was ouch. Okay, so the next 2 I have, one's a bit more like pinky and more ready, but they kind of look quite similar. Oh, okay. So I think I'm gonna go for, oh, what one do I go for? I think I might go for Venus Kiss. So that is like pillar box red, like Royal Mail red. That is very red, but I'm kind of liking it because I used to have a Kylie liquid lip in 22, I think it was, and I used to love that liquid lip, but then it went out of date and it was old and it was manky, it didn't work as well, so I binned it. Must have been last year or the year before, and ever since I have tried to look for a dupe that is just as good. So I'm hoping this one still has quite a sweet smell to it. So let's give this a go. Oh wow, again, messy application. That's actually a really stunning shade, yes. This one does kind of give me Kylie Cosmetics 22 vibes. Well, from what I can remember, it was quite a while ago I used it, but it was a stunning shade and I loved it when I had it. I remember wearing it to Christmas parties and all stuff like that, and I really wanted another one that was just as good, but without the Kylie price tag, because obviously I like Kylie cosmetics, but getting it to the UK is a bit of a kerfuffle and quite expensive. I don't know whether they've changed the whole customs thing now, because when I last ordered with them, pretty sure like you have a customs charge on top. So say if you bought something for, I don't know, £34, it would be like a certain percent, like 8% on top, and then you'd have to pay like Royal Mail X amount for holding it. So it ended up working out just as much as to buy it. So if you'd paid like £34, you'd pay near on that just to pick it up from the post office. So that's why I really wanted a nice dupe. I have to admit, I did really like the Jeffree Star one, Red Rum, but obviously I'm trying not to support his brand too much anymore. So I'm like, if this is good, this could be a new fave. And again, dries down really, really nice. Has sort of like that powdery texture when it dries down. But it is nice. I like it. I like it. So I'm going to try and take this one off and hope for the best, because the last one was obviously not easy. Yeah, it's really not easy to come off. I'm going to sort of show you. Like, this is such a glamorous way to do your makeup, but it does not want to budge. Like, ouch. Okay, so I got it off, but it has a casualty. It literally has ripped my lips to pieces trying to get that lipstick off. So just be warned that if you're gonna try these, you might just want to put one on and wear it for the day and see if you like it that way, instead of testing it like I just did, because wow, that took a lot to get off. Really, it did. And I ended up, I've just sort of tried to get rid of the blood because it was stinging, and it took away sort of like my makeup around my mouth because I probably had to scrub. Like, this is the state of this after. Ow. I think most of it is liquid lip and not my bodily fluids. But anyway, okay, the last shade, we'll just try it and we'll leave it on. I had sort of planned on doing a like lip gloss video, trying different lip glosses. That ain't gonna happen. Not today. So this is the last shade again. Really red. I think that's even redder than the last one. So this one is called Reborn. Looks really pretty. So I'm gonna try it. Okay, so this is the last one on. I have to say my lips are like on fire. And like my bottom lip looks a little bit swollen. I don't have big lips, like, but to me, oh, I just smudged it. It looks like they've gone really big. I know it is obviously where I have ripped them to shreds. But yeah, they are really, really sore. So yeah, that is this one on. So this one is Reborn. My lips look so goddamn wonky. Again, quite a nice shade. It is actually really pretty. I'm actually really pleased I have found some red shades that are matte liquid lips. They obviously have lasting power, because that ain't budging at all. Like, it's not going anywhere. But obviously my lips are on fire, so it's definitely a type of lipstick that you're going to want to wear all day, and then by the time hopefully you go to bed, some of it would have come off and you can just give it the once over. But oh my god, my lips are on fire. Both my top lip and my bottom lip. Ow. Okay, so what are my final thoughts on the Revolution times Sebile collection? So obviously I have the Night to Night palette. As you know, I really like this. I enjoyed this palette. It's gorgeous. I love the eye look I created. It's really, really pretty. I love this. You know I love this. I said I love this. The liquid lips, I actually really like them. Yes, they hurt. Yes, they hurt. But you know, you're not normally gonna be trying different lipsticks on, you know, all in one day. You're gonna put one on and wear it for a day and see how you get on with it. But these are actually really, really nice. I definitely think they're gonna have staying power. There's no problem with them there. I think they're actually really, really good. And I think, you know, Revolution are good value for money. I can't remember how much I paid for these. Well, I didn't pay for them. My husband did for Valentine's Day. I can't remember how much he paid for them, so I will find the price and put it on the screen. But it's Revolution, so it's not going to be like breaking the bank extortioner. It's going to be drugstore prices, and I just smacked myself in the tit. But yeah, you know, this is going to be a winner. You know, if you buy this, I think you're going to be happy with what you get. I think it's really good quality, and you know, it's Revolution. I love Revolution. I'm probably getting a little bit biased now because I do love Revolution so much, but I will tell you if I really don't like a product. I will tell you, so don't think that just because I really like Revolution at the moment, if I come across a palette I don't like, I won't tell you. I will. But I do like this. I like the eyeshadow palette. I like the liquid lips. Obviously the purple shade in it was a dud, but because I have this one with the purple shade, I'm not too upset. Obviously it would have been nice if the purple shade was as good as this one, but it's not. But you know, there's so many other shades in here that I really, really like, and in a palette you're always going to end up with one or two shades that are not your fave. So yeah, I like this. I think you would too. And that's this video done. So I'm gonna have to go because I've got to go get the kids in a minute, and I was hoping to try and squeeze in one more incy wincy little video before I go. So yeah, I'm gonna leg it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.